Hi, Kendra. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, dear me. You might hear the fan roaring in the background. It is so hot in this house. I've got two fans going, one in the where I sit with my recliner, and then I aimed one in here. It is so hot in here. I'm going, when you sit and sweat in your chair, not moving, it's too hot. So I'm more comfortable now. I've got a larger fan going, but you might hear it roar. So this is Mary at TheMeriAtelier, and today is Thursday, June the 6th, 2019. Look at my whimsical faces. I had a lot of fun doing those last night. We went shopping yesterday, and then we had supper, and I just got online in time to hear the very last of Aunt Beck's thrifty haul. So I just did not have time to set up, so I grabbed a piece of watercolor paper, and she was already off and running by the time I got everything set up here. But I was able to record. Yeah, I did faces. I just pulled them out of my imagination. This Penelope says, "Mary, this looks nothing like me. What are you doing?" And I'm going, "Well, don't sweat it. Mine doesn't look like me either." So, but what I thought I would do is turn this over, and I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to glue these masks. I made these masks, and I'm just going to glue them down. This has got scribbles on it, I think. I'm just going to collage them down. I did go shopping yesterday. We went grocery shopping, and I said I need to do a Walmart run. So I did, and I picked up some black thread because mine's nowhere to be found. Yeah. So now I can work on finishing some of my projects. I'm participating in Aunt Beck's challenge to finish 5 projects in 5 days. We started that on Tuesday, and I finished my butterfly postcards. Today, I found my bee postcards, and they were right where I put them. So I want to finish these today. I want to finish binding my do-si-do. And look, I even got Pepe. I got Pepe the skunk out. So I'd like to finish him. I need to put some more white on here, and I'm going to put this black stripe down the center. I should probably just hot glue it, but I've been sewing it and it's slowing me down. But he just really needs to be stuck. He needs his tail done too. Maybe I'll glue on the tail. The tail is what's really taken me a long time because it takes a while to sew this eyelash yarn on here. I don't know. I might just go ahead and finish it. I'm not sure where I'm going with it, but he's going to have a tail. And I just need to get him done. Yeah. And I even got Papa Pierre out. He's another one I want to finish. Yeah. So I think I'm going to, Annie V sent me this gray. Now I painted his hair gray. You probably can't see him too well, but I did paint his hair gray. But Annie V sent me some gray doll hair. And I'm not quite sure. I want to put hair on his face. Now I've been reading up on how to attach hair to a doll. And what they do is, they get like a piece of wax paper or parchment paper or something, and they make a glue line. Now they're talking about hair on a doll. Well, I don't have any way to put the hair in individually, even if I wanted to. But they make a glue line, and then they attach the hair to the glue line. So I was looking at this. I don't want to ruin this doll hair. It's beautiful doll hair, and I've had it ever since Annie V sent it to me. And I'm thinking, well, if I go slow and make a glue line just along his chin, and or even if I do it on a strip on a piece of wax paper, just do a strip and let it dry, and just put the first layer on and then do another one and the second layer and, just keep going up from the bottom up. I think that's what I'll do. And then he's going to have a little mustache and he's going to have eyebrows. So I'm going to work on him. I'm thinking about him. I got him out. This is one of the projects I need to finish. I have so many projects to finish. I want to work on Beth's, and I want to get these postcards done so I can mail them out. What I have here that's all finished is I have 9. I should have 9 of these. Let me count. 9 that are all stamped up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 here, and I've got 18 here. So that's 27 postcards. All I have to do is address them and send them. Yes, so I'm getting there. You guys are going to get some happy mail from me. Yes, you are. I owe everybody. And if I can at least get a postcard out to you, my conscience will be just a little bit clearer. I get so much wonderful, wonderful happy mail. There's just no way I can return everything to everybody. But yeah, I'm working on it. So I've got 6 more postcards, 9 more postcards here. I can get 18 postcards out of a large sheet of 18 by 24. This is the other half. Now, what slowed me up here is I can't find my stencil on these. You'll see I did little roses. I did 2 little roses here, and I can't find my stencil. I've looked every place. I can't find my black crochet thread. I ended up buying some more. So obviously I still need to do some organizing. But I think on these bee wings need something. And I'm going to maybe work with the bee wings before I send them out. Some sort of a glitter on them. So we'll see what I can do with those. And I want to work on these. So if I can get my 2 sets of postcards done, I'm going to count that as 2 projects. Yes? And I did not bring it in, but I'm knitting on my scarf, and I want to get that done this week. So that would be 3. I only have 2 more to finish. I may get Pepe done, so that would be 4. And I might get my do-si-do book bound. That would be 5. And I want to bind my journal. I still have my journal cover that I need to paint, but I kind of got wrapped up in doing these, which is probably the better thing to do. So there's where I'm going with all of this morning. Woo! You like them? Thank you, Kendra. Wake up, YouTube. It's 4:36. It's time to wake up, world. If you hear a roar in the background, it is my larger fan. I apologize for that, but I cannot sit in here with no air, and it will probably blow my papers around. I can't sit in this room with no air. It's just, it's just not doable. So I am going to just go ahead and get to work here. I'm going to move my project so I don't, here's my little message stamp off of my postcard stamp. I cut it off because I didn't like it. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to put this over on the table to finish. All right. I think, Penelope, you better move. All right. Let's go ahead and collage this down and have a little fun with it. A quick fun so that I'll have these 2 pages done and I can put them in my journal. And I better get them collaged down before they blow away. This was just scrap paper. I made a mask on my... made a mask. And I haven't done any urban sketching. My theme for my June journal is urban sketching. Here it is, June 6th. I haven't done any urban sketching yet. I might have to carry that over. So let's see. I need a towel to wipe my paintbrush off on. My glue brush. Yep, things are kind of blowing here, but at least there's no sweat running down my back. And this fan only has one setting, and it's high. I usually set it out in the room a little bit, but I had to run upstairs and get it because I put it away for the winter. Hi, Ruth. Good morning. Are you all ready for the spinning class tonight, Ruth? I saw you and Lisa were practicing last night. See, I think I want her to go. No, I think I want her to go like this. Ruth, this is my, I don't know if you saw it or not, but this is what I did in the Dirty Dozen last night. I didn't quite get ATCs made. We went shopping, and I got home, and we had supper, and I just didn't have time to get everything set up for the Dirty Dozen to make a large sheet. So I grabbed a piece of, this is 9 by 15 watercolor paper here. And so that's what I worked on last night. And it was fun. I've got plenty of ATCs that I should work on getting those finished too. But what I'm going to work on, if I can get 5 projects done, and I should count my mailing as projects that I need to do. Because I need to get mailing out. I want to mail to Barb, and I want to mail to Azure, and I want to mail to Cheryl. Well, Cheryl's going to get postcards. And I want to mail to Beth. And I want to mail my postcards. So can I count that as a project? If I get those mailings out. Heidi, I need to mail to Heidi. Now she kind of has her head tilted. See, her doll head kind of tilts, and I think I'm going to do that. Sorry about this, Penelope, but I'm going to turn your head a little. There, like that. Might as well use up the scrap. Oops, I wanted to glue on this. Might as well use up the scraps rather than just throw them away. You know what? I got a stamp, Penelope stamp on there. I think I should use this. I think I will. Let's just glue a little here. And maybe I'll stamp Penelope stamp around the border here. This might turn out better than the other side did. It was kind of weird. By the time you got to those stacking circles, I'm going, oh, how do I get those on a face page? Penelope says, but my face is all scribbled out, Mary. We'll give you a pretty face, Penelope. You better. Yes, I talk to my art sometimes. But I had a lot of fun doing that Dirty Dozen last night. That was just plain fun. All right, let's kind of get the air bubbles out. And instead of trying to make me look like me, I think I'll make up another Penelope up here. I think I'll make 2 Penelopes. She'll just be the star of the show here. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning. Good morning, Jersey. Welcome, welcome. I'm just using up a scrap that was left over from my Dirty Dozen last night. I just decided to turn the page over and you guys, you might hear my fan going in the background. As I said, it's just super hot here. It is really hot. We went from a rainy spring to a hot summer in one day. And I got to get out tomorrow or today. This is tomorrow to me. I got to get out there and water my flowers. I didn't water my flowers yesterday, and because it rained the day before, so I'm not too worried about them, but they're wanting a drink for sure. We had a pretty hot day yesterday. Just kind of drying this glue off so that I'm not going to do a lot of fussy on this. I'm going to paint out the background, maybe do some stamping. Maybe I'll use Stephanie's stamp that has Meri, Meri, Meri on it on the border. This stamp that Stephanie, I've got it right up here. I keep it out because I like to look at it. It's my Meri stamp. Maybe I'll stamp this on along the border just for the fun of it. And this is just this is the border stamp too. Huh, I forgot I carved that one. That's the other thing I want to do is I want to carve a little TheMeriAtelier for my art journal. I just have so many things I want to do. So many things I've got to get done. Oops. Didn't get that glued down. Of course, I get my phone cord off. Hi, Vanessa. Good morning. Good morning, Roesta. Good morning. Good morning. I can't believe it's Thursday already. Tonight, Lisa does her spinning class hangout. I'm looking forward to that. Let's go ahead and just paint out the background. I had this blue out. I wanted to use it yesterday. And I decided to use black and gold instead of blue and gold because black and gold and red and black make brown, and I thought that might give me an extra color. I'm just going to use my same glue brush here. This brush, I tell you, it's been the best brush. They must have glued this together with, I don't know what. It's sat in water for days, and it's lost all its paint, but it's still really, I haven't ruined it yet. Let's see, I'm just going to, this is just fun play here. I'm just using up my scraps. Now I'm going to need more paint though. And let's mix a little white with that right on the page. Let's mix some white on there. Ew, Mary. No wonder you get paint clogs up there. You should clean your paint off before you put it away. Honestly. All right, let's just do a little mixing here. I want this more of a white blue. I want it more of a light blue. And these are both going to be Penelope. Just using up my scrap left over here. Might as well use it up. Just give it a blue background here. But my face is still scribbled out, she says. Be patient. Let's put my glue away. The weekend's coming. The weekend is coming. Linda! Hello, Linda. I've got to practice my Dutch. I'm out of practice. Good morning, blah, 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 blah. Hello, Linda. I don't say good morning very good in Dutch. When I go back and listen to the Dutch people say it on YouTube, I'm going, oh, they say it a lot different than I did. I guess I better practice. Let's see. I'm going to throw this away already. It's got gunk in it. And I got some happy mail from Aunt Beck. Her envelope came that she told me was going to come, and I'm going to wait, see if she comes in later. and open it. She kind of told me what it was, but I'm anxious to see it. And that's the other person I need to mail to is Aunt Beck. Yes. Let's get this blue kind of washed out here because I want to put white on her face. Yeah. Might as well use it up. Kind of wipe this out. Yeah, I'm getting some blue, but that's okay. Kind of the shadow in there. Some of the black. Linda, are you getting all caught up with your life now? I felt so bad that I put Mitzi in a. I deleted Mitzi's messages last night in Aunt Beck's group. I was gathering up my phone, like when I'm sitting in my chair, I have my phone like this, and I was gathering it up, and my thumb must have hit on Mitzi's icon or her statement, and I must have did a no-no. The only way I can find my heat gun sometimes is just grab a hold of the cord and follow the cord to the heat gun. That's another project. It's not an unfinished project. It's a not started project. I want to take my old shoe. I think it was one of the Jones who told me to use my old shoe and make a heat gun holder. And I think that's a really great idea. Put your heat gun in an old shoe. I don't wear high heels, but I've got those old flats that I wear. Yeah, the chat went away. Come on. You're almost back to normal? You could travel the world, but I think there's no place like home. There's no place like home. When we go shopping, I'm glad to get back. I'm glad to, even though my space here is kind of messy, I'm just glad to get back to it. There's no place like home. Okay, this is kind of painty out. She's a little happier now. Says, at least I don't have a scribble on my face, Mary. And then I'll go ahead and put some of her white fuzzy hair. I don't know whether to call this hair or a scarf or what. She really got a hat on, so I suppose that's just a scarf that she's wearing with all that white. It just makes her classy. And I'm going to bring that up in here too. Dry brush it. Dry brush it. Okay. And I think I'm not going to get too involved in this. This needs to dry a little more. I want to move on to other things. I'm going to go ahead and dry this a little, and I want to stamp with Stephanie. I haven't seen Stephanie Leather and Jade in forever, but she carved this Mary stamp for me. She gets busy. She homeschools. I think she works. She does wonderful art. All right, I'm kind of liking this. I'm kind of liking it. Let's stamp a Mary border on it. I put my inks here somewhere. I think I covered up my stack of inks with my crochet thread. Oh, honestly. Well, red isn't going to show up too good. I got to reach over here. red, orange. Color I want's probably on the bottom. Green. Come on. Of course, the very bottom. No. Where's my black? Well, I'm not going to fool around with it. I was using, oh, here it is. It's right here. Honestly. Good morning, Ann. Ann's up and at 'em. I'm doing the reverse of my whimsical faces that I did last night. And I used these as masks. These are really paper cut trim outs. And I put them over here. I had to spray red on here. That red spray is all gone now. You'll have to watch my video to realize that I actually did the prompt. Where's my Meri stamp? I'm going to see if I can't stamp some Meris on here. And some Penelopes. I just re-inked this stamp not too long ago, so it should be okay. Thank you, Stephanie, for this stamp. I'm going to do a Meri border, I think. Just playing. Just playing. It's been a busy week. I don't remember Monday. Tuesday, I did a hangout, and then we hung out with Tanya to finish projects on Tuesday afternoon. And yesterday was Wednesday. We went shopping. On Monday, I did Lisa's live, her pick 10. And then I was fooling around with my phone editor to edit my videos. They've upgraded their editor that I'm using, and boy, do I appreciate it. I can save it in HD. Sometimes I get frustrated with YouTube because I do those streams, and sometimes I can't get them only at 360p when I download them. And Meri, 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 Meri. You'd think I was narcissistic or something. Oh, well. We'll put some Penelope stamps on it. I'm going to paint around here, too. I'm just putting this on for she'll have her hair coming out there. All right. Enough Meris. Kind of clean off the stamp. I put my stamps up here where I can get at them. I've got another stamp up there. What's this one? Oh, that's 2018. I need to carve another 2019 over here. All right, we'll put it back. Okay, so let's draw a little here. This is going to be all Penelope on here, and she's got these eyes. I call them flirty eyes. They're big, long eyes, and the eyeballs come right there and right there. So she's got her eyes kind of are like that and like that. They're big and long though. And then her eyes I call them flirt eyes. And of course I've got an older marker here, and I'm using it on of course they're dark. Let's see if I can get a different marker. I'm going to have to go through these markers again and throw them in my alcohol. That's not doing any good at all. I must have ruined it. My paint probably isn't totally dry here. I'll just keep trying them. Here we go. Well, almost. And then she's got her eyebrows come up like that. They're big and long, like that. And then she's got kind of a heart-shaped lips. I make her lips like that. And then she's got a little beauty mark that's heart-shaped. And then her face comes down like that. And then this is all painty out, and she's got all that white going on there. She's got a pair of scissors that came from Annie V. I opened the package and she grabbed them. So I told her she could have them if I could borrow them when I need them. She's got all sorts of pins going on in here. Oops. Nah, drawing on wet paint. And then she's got all that white hair. I'm going to come back in with my fine line paint applicator. And let's see, she's got some leafy-like needles here, pins, like that. She's got all sorts of pins stuck in her. And then she's got kind of a lacy collar going on in here. All right, I'm good with that. This will all come in with my white fine liner. So I'm going to do another one over here, because this will be folded up like this. So it'll be like that. So this one, I'm going to do her hat here. Yeah, this marker is getting, let's see, her eyes. She's got those big eyes that come like that. Dark. Flirty. They're looking off to the side there. Eyebrow. Come on, pen. Don't fail me now. He's got a heart-shaped lips and a beauty mark. Mary, you'll never guess what pen gave me. Tools for stamp carving. How cool is that? That is way cool. Wow. I'll bet they're nice ones too. I can't wait to see what you do, Linda. Linda, we're going to have to hang out some morning. Beth finally got her, Beth Schuler finally got her sound working so that she can talk to more than one person in the group. But Beth and Mary and Crafty Mama are going to hang out on my channel tomorrow night instead of the live again. I wanted to do that last Friday night, and Beth had an issue. And I'm going to invite, you'll probably be sleeping, Linda, but maybe some morning you and I can do a hangout. But I'm going to invite some of the others, and if they want to pop in, and they can, and if they don't, well, that's okay too. That's okay too. Let's see, I didn't get her nose on here. Let's draw her nose. Yeah, see, I'm drawing on wet paint. Let's get her nose in here. She's really got a longer nose than I make it, but and then her chin comes down this way. Come on, pencil. I shouldn't be drawing with this. I got some paint pens. I need to get them out. I'm ruining my pens by trying to draw on this wet paint. We're off on another marker now. And let's see, the hat comes in like this. And then she's got all that white hair coming down. And she's got a collar coming in here. Alrighty. So let's give her some dark eyes here. That's what I want to do. Come on. I guess I should get out my paintbrush. Let's go back to the black and red that I did. Now let's do some Penelope stamps. Let's stamp some Penelopes here. For the fun of it. I'm going to give her a Penelope collar here. She's happy with that. I'll give her a Penelope in here. Whoops, that didn't come off too well. Try and do that better. Yeah. Kind of stamp it sort of in there. Stamp it down in here. How about on her hat? Let's give her a Penelope hat. See, I get to playing and I don't get what I had planned to do done. Because I gotta play. It's an excuse not to work. Oh, I'm loving that. Let's keep that up, Mary. Let's give her a Penelope hat here. Penelope hair. I'm just using up my scraps from last night. It's really what I'm doing. Kind of like this, though. I don't know if I want to mess that up. I like that red roundness of her head. Okay, let's move on. Let's do look at some red here. She needs some red lips and maybe some dark eyebrows. Get my Penelope stamp out of the way here so I don't mess it up. We'll have to plan a morning, Linda. Let me know when you get all settled in. I know after you get on a long trip like that, you have to get your life back. You want to settle in. Get your life back to normal. I want red and black, I think. I want red first. Oh, did I pull a gunky piece of red paint out of here last night? Oh, it just kept going and going and going. I'm going, oh no, it's horrible. Old paint. Oops, that's more black than I need. Well, there you go. And let's see. I cleaned my brush last night, didn't I? No, I put it right back in here. Shame on you, Mary. Let's get some red lips in here. Now I'm going to make her scissors red just for the accent. just because I want to play. Give her a red beauty mark. I don't know. I love the shape of this hat. I don't think I want to mess with it. Let's give her some red pins here. Yeah. Now let's go over here and give her some red lips going on over here. Just kind of fun to play. That's what I feel like doing this morning. I think I'm going to give her a red band. Yeah. Let's give her a red band going across here. Need a thicker brush. Maybe some red earrings dangling down. Let's see. Guess they kind of dangle this way. This needs to be wider. I need a wider brush. Yeah. Okie dokie. I'm having. Oops, my paper's not glued down good. Yeah. I put my. Sure, Mary. Sure. I put my glue away. Get my glue back out. See if I can't do that with my finger. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Now, I got a couple more things I want to do on here. I put my glue pot away. Make sure I get the lid on it. I want to go back in and I want to give her some red. I don't know. Feels like she needs some red dots in there. Like a red polka dotted blouse, maybe. Or maybe it should be a. Oh my, oh me, oh. Yeah, I think I'll leave that. All right, let's wash out my brush. I want to do something to her eyes yet. She's got really dark pink pointed eyes. On her, on a real, for real, she's got really dark painty eyes. I don't know if you can see them too well, but they're really dark. All right, we can't just leave her eyes that dark, though. Oh, I hear the birds singing. What time is it? Hi, Elise. Good morning. Yeah, we have a lot of time to figure it out, Linda. It's 5:14. I hear the birds singing out on. I had to open the front porch, the door to the front room. I don't know if you can hear them singing or not. You probably hear the fan going. I hear the birds singing out on the front porch. Let's see. She's just going to be like the Queen of Hearts, I guess. I'm going to do more to her hat here, but she looks mad here. Sorry, Penelope. Like, what did you do to me? I think it's the curve of that eyebrow that makes her look mad. Let's see if I can. You know, now she looks sad. Let's see if I can't bring the hat more like that. I don't want to mess up her hat there. Let's outline the scissors a little. She's probably mad that I'm not finishing all my projects. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that. And wash out my brush. And then I'm going to put some white fine line on her. And then I'm going to call it done. You hear the birds singing? I love to hear the birds singing in the morning. Did I use this brush? I think I'm going to put it back in the water. Let's do my white fine liner if I can. And then I'll put the black border on it and put it aside to dry. It'll dry real fast in this weather, believe me. All right. Let's start here. Come on. Oh, my hand's sticking to that wax paper. That's what I like about doing Dirty Dozens and art journal pages. You can just play. I'm not sure this is what I want. I'm going to smish it a little with my hands. That seemed to work last night to give it some body, give it some flair. Oh, dear me. She says, Mary, stop. Stop while you're ahead. Stop while I'm ahead. I'll bring some of that down in here. Bring some down in here. Oops. I told you to stop, Mary. All right. I'm not quite happy with it yet, though. I'm done with the white. Putting the cap back on my fine liner here. Okay. I don't know if this is unplugged or not. Let's see. I cleaned these all out the other day, so they should be good to go. Yeah. Oops. Well, I guess I'm done there. My brush kind of. That was fun. Hi, Mitzi. Good morning. Let me just smish some border on here and I'll call it done. Just a little bit of art play, using up my scrap from the masks from last night, the spray masks. It still doesn't look anything like me, she says. All right. Yeah. Let's see if I can hold that down. Ew. Just a little left here. Now I'm going to have to put this way aside to dry, away from the fan blowing, or it'll blow and get wet paint on the carpet, and then I'll be in trouble. I have to put it across on the other side of the room. There we go. And put my blue paint away if I can find a spot for it. Yeah, I'll have to put it up there for now. Put my scraper card away. Penelope, I'm going to put you up on your pedestal. Caught it! Caught it! That was almost a disaster. Paint out the spots on my desk. Except for the gold ones. I'll leave the gold ones for good luck. For good wishes. Alrighty. Let's throw this away before I have a disaster. Oh, now, what was I planning on doing? Let me dry my desktop. Hi, let's see. Who came in? Mitzi came in. That's what I want to say. She's giving old side eye. Giving the old side eye. I call them flirty eye. She's looking off to the side for sure. And she is on the doll, too. Her eyes are really dark. They almost look like they're, Egyptians painted their eyes really dark outlines. Painted eyes with black outlines along their eyes. Egyptian ladies did. I say she's flirting. I just don't want to get into that black on. I think I'm going to work on postcards. And what I want to do, let's get a little of this paint off of my fingernail here. Well, a little. What I want to do is I want to work on these birds. And where are they? Oh, I found my little wooden fairy. Somebody kept telling me I had a little wooden fairy, or I had a fairy stamp. And I think they were thinking of this. And I was cleaning out I'm cleaning. I'm finding all sorts of stuff. And I go, there's the fairy she was telling me about. But I want to work on, what did I do with them? The bird stamps. The bird postcards. Honestly, Mary, well, maybe I'll go ahead and cut these. Work on the bee ones since they're right here. Let's go ahead and cut these apart. I did get a trimmer yesterday, a blade for my trimmer, but I could not find a titanium one that I wanted. I got be yourself on here. Be yourself. Hi, Christy. Good morning. Anne says, I've finished my iCads through June 5th. Way to go, Anne. Way to go. Get this straightened out so that I can cut these. That's good. Gosh, if I can get 19 and 19 is what, 38? Right? Yeah, 38 postcards ready to send. And I'd like to work on my bird ones too, if I can find out what I did with them. I thought I had them out here ready to go, but we'll see. Let's work on these first. I could send all sorts of happy mail out, at least postcards. That would help relieve my guilty conscience. I might send some of you both bee and butterfly postcards, because I think like Cheryl and some of you asked for the bees, and some of you I want to send you the butterflies, so you might get one of each, some of you. And we'll see. I got the birds too. I want to put some green paint on the birds. I love these titanium blades. They last for a long, long, long time. When I go to Hobby Lobby next, I'm going to get me some. Probably could get them at Menards, but brother did not want to stop at Menards. I got him to go into Walmart, and that was it. He's not a shopper. There we go. Alrighty, I'm happy. Be happy. And I think what I want to do on these is I want a flower, and I cannot find my stencil, so I'm going to cut me a little flower. Shall I cut it out of white instead of black? Let's cut it out of white instead, Mary. Now let's get my mat out. Kind of looking at chat here. I think I'm up with you guys. Let's draw some little flowers. I like something like this. Let's draw it again. I don't want my petals touching for the stencil. Yeah. And let's see if I can do a little rose. I don't know if I can, but we'll see. Something like that. Let's see how they cut out here. Shall I use Aunt Beck's? Aunt gifted me this blade with the rotating blade, the X-Acto with the rotating blade. Oops. Except it's got its own mind. Did I get it? I haven't messed that yet. I'm looking for my other one. They're exactly on it. What are you doing at the bottom? What did I do with him? There he is. This has got a titanium blade. Let's go back in. There we go. I probably should zoom in a little for you, shouldn't I? Yeah. I'm just cutting these for the postcard. Hopefully this paper will be good enough for it. Well, that didn't want to cut very well. My blade must not be that sharp. I think that's good enough. I'm not sure about that being a rose. Yeah, I'm not going to do that one. Let's just do this one. That's enough. I just want to paint some flowers. Whack, whack. Let's test it out on this. Let's get my cutting mat off. Don't want to paint up my cutting mat. All Gosh. Oh, dear me, I'm just laughing at my mess. Wax paper's going everywhere. I'm gonna have to tape it down, I guess. That's because I have to have the fan on. It's so ungodly hot in here without that fan. It's just comfortable now. All right. So I want sort of a red yellow, more yellow than red. I'm going to put a dab of red out here. Yeah, can you guys see what I'm doing here? No, not too much because I zoomed in, but I'm going to leave it zoomed in. I'm getting out some red and yellow paint for my sponge. Linda says, I'm doing some art in the background with a white shirt on. Oh no, Linda, go put a old shirt on right now. Okay, I think that's wise, Mary. Be right back. I think you figured that one out for yourself. You needed me to echo it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that might work. Maybe a little bit more paint. Of course, I'm mixing the paint with my sponge. I could probably come in and do yellow too. Yeah, yellow isn't going to show up too much. What else do I have here that will show up? Got a darker red. Get this scum off of it. Oh, that was a lot. Let's try this. Yeah. And maybe a white. All right, let's try one on the postcards. The thing with having the fan on is I have to nail everything down or they'll blow away. I don't know how this is going to work. We're going to find out, though. I need a little bit darker red. Everything's blowing. I don't know if I like it. Where'd my sponge blow off to? Oh, there it is. Let's try some white. Now the white brings it out a little. Red wants to creep on the underneath. I think I get too much red, too much paint on it for the red. Let's try that. Let it go here. I'm not sure. We're going to leave it like that, though. Maybe some white yet. Yeah, I'm liking them. They'll dry pretty fast with the fan blowing and the heat in here. What are you guys saying to me? With a crap shirt on. Welcome back. We love you with a crap shirt on. That's what I have. I think I got purple splatter and red dots and blue splatter on the front of my shirt. It's an old Curves t-shirt. It's an old Curves t-shirt. Curves used to be a exercise fitness place. I don't even know if they're still open. And I joined them up in Madison in 2006. was okay. Maybe outline them with a Posca pen, Ann says. I just about bought some textile paint at Walmart yesterday, but I moved on. I said maybe another day. I washed my t-shirt that I drew on the other day, and it was a mistake to use the red pen. All the other colors did pretty good, but the red ran. Not too bad. I'll still wear it around the house, but I could go back around and kind of outline these flowers to bring them out a little. I haven't decided. It needs another red one up in here, a real red one. Yeah, that's good. Good enough. Is this one dry? Dry enough. Oh, poor Pierre. He's getting his workout here. I've only got 9 of these to do. But if I get them done, I can call it a project done, another project. Get my bee postcards done and my butterfly postcards done. I can say I have 2 projects done. I want to bind my do-si-do journal. I want to finish Beth's stuff. Should have another paper down here. It'd blow away. I'd have to tape it down. I need a red. I need red. My reds aren't red enough for me. Don't blot out the bee. That's good enough. There's 4 of them. It's almost half done. Let's do some white. Pinkish white. I think I'm tearing my stencil. He's only good for 4 postcards, 9 postcards, and then they'll go in my scrap pile. I want a white. Let's turn my sponge around. Well, that's whiter than the others. There's 5. Oops. Some white over on this guy. Yeah, I'm going to leave that. Well, no, maybe it needs red up in here. A reddish tone. 6. Where am I going to put you? Where am I going to put you? Over here? Will you blow away? No, I think you'll be okay up there. It's starting to tear in there. That one leaf likes to tear a little. Some white. Some red in there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just got 2 more. 2 more and I'll be done with this part. Oops. Yeah, my center of my flower's tearing. Come on. You can last. You can last until... Ooh, you're really tearing it, Mary. I don't think he's going to last me too much longer. Let's see if I can get the other one done. Ooh, I think that about did it. Oh. I'll have to go in and fix the center of these. They're not too bad. I need a darker red. My red is more pink than red. All right, I think one more and then I'm going to call it done here. Let's put a white one on there. White. My white is pink. That's about it without messing her all up. I'm going to throw this away. It's done for. All right, let's let these dry. And I think my first one I might be able to work with. I think this is pretty dry. Let's get my paint out of the way. putting my hand in it. What are you working on, Linda, that you had to put a crap shirt on? You're painting something. Let's see what's going on in chat. Hi, Beth. I'm using red and pink and a little bit of yellow. My red is not a true red, and I mixed it with white and got kind of a pink color. Hi, Beth. Good morning. Hi, Nancy. Good morning. Ruby. Good morning, lady. Nancy says, good morning, Mary. Your stencil is looking like a stand dollar. It's a flower. It's a flower. Maybe with the center out, it looks like a sand dollar, though. Oh, up in here, I just carved it this morning, and I carved it out of cardstock, and after it gets so wet, it tears. Beth says, hello, Linda, on the other side of the pond. Ruby and Beth, are you feeling better, Beth? Vanessa says, I'm here getting some cleaning and organizing done. Good for you. You know, if I could get these boxes out of the center of my room, I would be much happier. I've got them pretty well cleaned out of my closet. And what was in my closet is now in the center of my room. And I've got a couple that can be taken upstairs. And then I just have to find spaces for everything else. And once I get organized, so I know where you are, Vanessa. Trying to get it done by the end of the summer. In the fall, I'll have a lot of new project videos to do. Yeah. Maybe outline them with a Posca pen. Yeah, I think I might come back and work on these a little more. I'm kind of hoping that the paint's dry. I don't know if I guess it's pretty dry. I have to find an unpainted spot on my hand. Vanessa's cleaning. Linda's living dangerously with her art in the background. Okay. You meant the stencil itself, not the image. Oh, okay. Well, the stencil just went into the trash. You're doing something, Linda says. Okay, Vanessa, have a really great day. Got to get your grandkids off to school. What would they do without their grandmother? What would they do without their grandmother? Let me ask you. I'm going to get a new pen out here. And on the back of these, before I ruin my pen on the front, I'm going to throw this away. I'm going to throw some stuff away. Throwing that tag away. I can't keep everything. On the back, I've already sprayed these with alcohols. So I'm just going to come along here and do my outlining on the back. And maybe I'll go ahead and stamp them too. So that part will be done. And then I'll come and work on the fronts, and then the fronts can dry. I want to put some, Aunt Beck told me stickos. And Beck told me to turn this upside down, so I'm hoping that helps. It's been upside down since yesterday morning, or the other morning when I was working on it. I don't know. I didn't do a live yesterday morning, I don't think. I slept in. You can't see the let me get out a piece of white paper here. Now you're getting out the white paper. So you can see my border going on there. one down for the backs. I'm going to do the backs first because I'm not going to be painting those. I thought I had a chisel one out. This is a good one. Here, I got a chisel one. I have to tell you, when I went to Walmart yesterday, I looked for these and I couldn't find them. They're must not going to stock them until August. So, or either that or they're out of stock. I couldn't find any. Their pen selection at my store was looking pretty dismal. I suppose I could order them online. This is going better for me. I like these because you get 2 of them for 44 cents. Well worth it. Well worth it. My phone switched. Come on. You're finishing up your 9-pocket letter project. Yay, Christy. I'll tell you, I'm not joining any swaps. I was so much going to tell Aunt Beck I would swap with her last night. And I thought, no, Mary, you have to finish what you have going. I got some stuff to send to Aunt Beck, but it's not an official swap. I'm not joining any swaps until I get my mail out. And it may take me the rest of the year. I used to send out hordes of mail. What happened to me? And it seems like around February of last year, of 2019, I don't know what happened. Something happened to my mail mojo. I got to get it back, but I think after I dig myself out, that's the problem. I'm so snowed under that I just need to dig myself out, and then I can mail again and be more judicious. I get too enthused. I want to do everything. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've got these. Wait a minute, I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's just keep going. Oops. This dries pretty fast. 6, 7, 8. Where's my other one? Did he fly away? Is he on the floor? I don't see him. Where did he fly off to? Come on, I got another one here someplace. How can I lose him in 3 feet of space? I don't understand. Did I put him in the wastebasket? No. Is that him? No. No. Wait a minute. Let's just finish him. I'll have to finish him later when I find him. I know I had 9 of them because I cut them this morning. Here he is. He's up here. I found him. Roesta, I'm making my iCAD, ATC CAD right now. They're just listening. Well, that's okay. You're welcome to just listen in. I do that a lot when I'm arting. I haven't done it so much lately, but sometimes I'll just sit, work on my art, and listen to videos, art videos. I like to listen to Dee Dee. I like to listen to Barb Owen. I like to listen to a lot of videos while I'm arting. I did that more in the winter. This spring, I've been planting flowers. Then you got to water them. And my zinnias are crowding each other out. I've got to thin them out. And I'm going to try to transplant a few, see if they'll transplant. Because I've got some bare spots. I got to do that this morning. Unless it rains on me. It's not supposed to rain today, though. You got to get out there before it gets so ungodly hot. I got a weed. The weeds are coming up. Got to get out there and get them weeded out before the weeds take over. All right, let's go ahead and do some stamping. Hopefully I've got enough ink on here. Let's test it out. We might have to re-ink. We'll test it on here. That's okay. Let's go ahead and get these done. Oops, I want to put them, kind of got black smeared on there. I might keep this one for myself. Kind of goofed up on that one. Might put some stickles on it and call it honey. Oops. That's pretty good. 1. Grab some tape here. YouTube buffering is a shift change. Where's Susan this morning? That was her saying. I need to write that down in my journal. YouTube was buffering, and she said shift change. Did Jacqueline come in? Good morning, Jacqueline. Christy says, me too. I love all the projects. I want to do them all. Yeah. But with working full time, we really, well, reality kicks in, doesn't it? Yeah, when you have to work, I don't know. Working full time, I'm going to get a different, I don't want to mark this one all up. Let's get a different one. I want that for my reminder. Let's get a plain one here. Tape it down so it doesn't blow away on me. Yeah, Relissa says, me too. Getting all these, want to do everything. Jacqueline said, good morning. Linda says, now the glue needs to dry. I'm bad with waiting for stuff to dry too. I don't have the patience. And then I smear it. That's why I like distressed art. I'm not one for perfection. Linda said, I bought a composition notebook at Walmart. No idea what to do with it. Treat it like an art journal. You know, you'd be surprised. These composition papers are a little bit stronger than what you imagine. People will glue two of them together, but I've done watercolor on just one of them. And my fingernails are terrible dirty with that paint. Watercolor will not soak through unless you douse it with water. Well, fair. Hi, Barb. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, that's a good idea. Beth says try a glue book. I don't think Linda buys many magazines, though. She'll have to glue book with. Oh, did I stamp this right? Am I stamping them right? Yeah, I did. You'll have to glue book with ephemera and stuff. You could draw in it. You do good art. And paint with your acrylic. The pages will curl and get crunchy, but that's what's fun about it. Do you a en masse book like Shannon Green does? What else? Glue down scraps. You could journal in it. Anne says, I journal on one side and collage on the other side. There you go. That's a good idea. Using only junk mail. That's a great idea, Anne. Linda said I did see a great magazine at Michael's. She didn't buy it. I'm trying to get my mountain of magazines whittled down. I have one little hill left. Because I know that in August, the library sale is going to come up again in August, and I'll be wanting to drag more stuff home. Oh, dearie me. I hope by August. I really would like by the end of June to have my room straightened up enough. I mean, the boxes out of the middle of the floor, things on the shelf where I know where they are, where I can get to them. Like if I want to know, I would like to have a spot that I have exclusively for projects that are drying, and a spot for current projects that I'm working on, like journals that I'm working in, and a spot for journals that are finished. I've kind of got a spot for my paints. That's not a problem. I know where to go to get my paints now, but I'm still looking for things like I had a rack set up here for my wax paper and my paper towels, and I thought I had those command strips and I had the extra strength ones, but it's so hot in here that it pulled right off. So I got to set that back up again. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Be yourself. The other ones say be good. Somebody told me to put be good on them, or was one of the suggestions, so that's what I put. So somebody's going to get postcards that say be good. Like, Mary, I'm good all the time. What are you sending that to me for? You could doodle. There's another good idea. Doodle, a doodle composition book. Yeah, we could make a list. Beth must be feeling better. She's coming up with ideas. And, oh yeah, I like Anne's idea. A journal on one side and collage on the other side. That's a great idea, Anne. I really like that idea. What kind of libraries do you have, Linda, in the Netherlands? Do you have pretty good libraries? Do you have book sales? I feel like I need to move up a little, don't I? I need to move up a little. There. But instead of moving up, because that's so far away, let's move my camera down. Let's move my camera down a little. I thought it was in frame. Let's see. How's that? That's better. Oops, I'm crooked though. My camera's crooked. Oh no. Excuse the wiggles. I'm straightening out my camera. That's a little better. I'm surprised that camera's staying up so good. You could go urban sketching. That would be fun for us to see. Oops, I didn't get a postcard out. That would be fun for us to see urban sketching in the Netherlands, from the Netherlands. Needs to be over a little more. Becky! Linda says it's a long time that I did go to a library. Good morning, Aunt Beck. I got Happy Mail. I was waiting for you to come in to open it. As soon as I get done stamping these postcards, I got 3 left after this one. I'll open the Happy Mail you sent. If I get these bee postcards done this morning, I'll have 2 projects done. We're supposed to do 5 in 5 days, I think. Is that how it goes, Aunt Beck? I'd like to get my little Pepe skunk done. I'd like to finish knitting my scarf. That would make 4. And I want to finish binding my Do-si-do book. That would be 5. But I didn't start this until Tuesday, so I'm giving myself a week. I'm giving myself 7 days to get 5 done. I'm rebelling again. Hi, Lynn. Good morning. Hey, Lynn, if you're listening in, I used my gift certificate yesterday, and I got a notice that I got 3 items. I'm not going to tell you what they are until I get them all, and then I'm going to show you. Lynn gifted me a gift certificate to Walmart, and I'm surprised at the things you can get at Walmart if you order on their online. And that's what I did. I added just a little bit of money to it to round out what I wanted. 1, 2. Yeah, I got 3 items. And they're good items. I'm loving them. I can't wait to get them. One of them will be here by Saturday. And yeah. Oops, this one's going to, I hope I put that right. No, I didn't. I put it upside down. Somebody's going to get an upside down postcard. Maybe I'll keep this one for myself too. I did it upside down. Did I do this one right? This one's right. I think I did the other ones right. Somebody's going to get an upside down postcard. Aunt Beck says, I may need a nap in a bit. Okay, Scott didn't get home until 1 this morning, and they had a power outage last night. Well, let me stop and open your Happy Mail, Beck. Are you still here? Let's see. Let me open your Happy Mail. I have to scribble out the addresses, though. Give me a minute to mark out the addresses. Oops, that's not going to work. Let's just put masking tape over them. Hold the phone. I should have done this yesterday. Well, we got them in the mail. Was it yesterday? I think. No, was it yesterday or the day before? No, I think I got them yesterday. I can't remember. I think I got them yesterday because we picked up mail. We went shopping yesterday. Just about there. Hold the phone. There we go. I think that's pretty good. I'm surprised that is my camera jumpy this morning? I have it on auto. Feels like it's jumpy to me. No, it's on. It's off. The autofocus is off, but it feels like my hands are jumpy. All right. This is Aunt Beck's envelope. Isn't it beautiful? She has really outdone me on these bees. Wow. I look at her bees and I look at my bees and I'm going, my bees look like they're ate too much honey or something. Beautiful envelope. And Beck, it doesn't look like they postmarked these stamps. I don't see any postmark. It doesn't look like they postmarked, but they're going in my journal. This whole envelope is going to go in my June journal. This is a 6x9 envelope. Isn't that beautiful? Look what. Is my camera jumpy? You think? Let me turn off the fan. Let me get up and turn off the fan and see. Oh, if I don't trip over my phone cord, I got my foot caught in the phone cord here. Let me turn the fan off for a minute. See if that helps. It's cooling enough in here now. I have to get over there. You think it's the fan that's causing my phone to jump like my camera to jump like that? Does the fan being on cause the camera to jump?